and be
Let's talk about this though. I want to talk about this real quick since we, it's on subject, but not really, right? Because some people are impatient, right? They want a man or they want a woman, and they can't wait. And sometimes I ask myself, are you ready? Like, you think you're ready, but do you know if you're really ready for a serious relationship? Like,
oh hell no.
And that's the point. So what do you, I mean, so if you're not ready, then why are you so fixed on being in a relationship when you need to just work on yourself and prepare yourself for that person that could be possibly looking for you?
No, I was talking about a child, a baby, like, and that's down the line. That's not now. I'm talking about, you talking about me, or you talking about like people in general?
A relationship, just generally speaking.
Oh, a relationship, like generally speaking. I feel like sometimes, like, even though you know that you're like working on yourself, like in actuality, like sometimes you just want companionship. Like, I know me personally, like I would like I can only speak for me. Like, sometimes I don't feel like being bothered.
Everybody know, right?
That's everybody. That's
no. Because there are some people who literally cannot be alone. Like, they cannot be by themselves.
But sometimes they don't feel like being bothered though.
No, like they just cannot. I'm fine with being by myself. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm chill. Like, I'm fine with being by myself. But sometimes, even in my selfness or my whatever, like when sometimes there are certain times where I just want somebody to hang out with. Like, you just want somebody to chill and spend time with or whatever. I ain't about to pay nobody for that. I ain't about to pay nobody for that. I know that.
You want a rentable.
No, I don't want to rent from nobody else either.
He come through. Yeah. He might please you a little bit here and there. And then you want him to leave.
No. It's just you want just like somebody to hang out with, somebody to watch TV, somebody to go places with. Like, that's just like
a friend.
Yeah, just like a little friend or whatever the case may be, but you don't want nothing serious. But I will say, if you are not emotionally,
I was about to say, I'm too emotional for that.
If you don't know, like, you have to know your emotional, like how your emotions range, because sometimes in that spending time with someone and hanging out with someone, feelings can get involved. Like, feelings can start to arise before you know you in your feelings about stuff.
Okay, so what? Y'all just watching TV, going out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
It depends on it depends on your level of comfort. Like, it depends on it. But these things have to be established in the beginning. Like, if that person wants to be physical, or you want to be physical, or whatever, that's what you're comfortable with, then y'all need to establish that in the beginning.
It ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work. Not for me. I can say for me, you automatically say
it ain't gonna work. It ain't just for me. It ain't just for you. It ain't just for you. It ain't just for you, Tay. It ain't just for you. It ain't gonna work. You know why?
It's not.
You know why? We going back to what Tay said earlier about people change. What you said 3 months ago ain't gonna mean nothing five months later, because we've done things together, whether it be going to the movies.
You enjoy each other's company. Exactly. We make each other laugh.
Exactly. Now I'm seeing some things that might have potential in it. Now I like you. You understand what I'm saying? You just can't say, hey, well, let's go walk in the park and everything for 2 weeks, and then we'll revisit this later.
Nah, because that walk in the park, it ain't got nothing on Jill Scott's walk in the park. She's talking about walking in the park. That's the real walk in the park.
That is Jill Scott's walk in the park. That's exactly what she's talking about. Getting to know each other.
Her walk in the park is different from regular people.
Then
she's
next
talking
thing you
about
know, you're having
317.
Right. The next thing you know, you're having grits. You're having grits in the morning.
From what I was told, that is where you mess up. You don't stay for breakfast.
Still, y'all still did things before breakfast.
That's true. But that's the conversation. Like, listen, it's nothing physical. Just, you want to come over watch TV?
No.
Go such.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. let me tell you what's gonna happen in this situation. Right? Y'all gonna say, oh, we ain't gonna have no sex, right? He gonna have sex. He gonna find somebody to have sex with. Then what? Then what?
You
we ain't friends no more.
Right.
Someone may get in their feelings.
I ain't messing with you no more. Baby.
And now you done lost a friend.
Because you didn't want to have sex, but he wanted to go find somebody else to have sex with.
But is it always about that though?
That's what I'm saying. Does it always have to be about sex? It's not always about sex.
Yeah, but 5 months later, you want something? What you talking about?
That's not true. It's not. Listen, that is why you set this. Listen, take your head up off the table. It's not. It does not always have to be about sex, especially as a woman. Hello, I'm telling you, like, listen, I'm not
as a woman. I'm talking about as a man.
So if you, but that is why I said you have to be emotionally in check. Like, it's like, all right, if that's what you want to do, okay. But we don't discuss that. Like, there's no discussion about it. There's no, oh, I did this with such and such, or I did this with this other person. There's no discussion about it. There's no communication. We don't need to speak about it. Why? You don't owe me an explanation. We're not together. We're not in a relationship.
You don't owe you an explanation? So what?
Yes, you don't. We're not together.
Okay, so what?
I'm sorry, Jazz. If you were kicking with somebody like that, and y'all, it's a potential to be, going to a next level or something. If they do something like that, they owe you an explanation.
And you're going to be sorry.
We're not. This is the frame of mind, unfortunately, of that, and this is why it is complicated dating right now. Like, because it's like, so you want to spend time with this person and do things where it's like y'all like in a relationship, but y'all are not in a relationship. Unfortunately, this is the miscommunication that does happen. And I'm speaking as someone who is out here, and it is very frustrating. And I'm a very emotional person. So that's why I keep people at bay. Like, I'm going to keep you at a distance, because when I let you in all the way in. So the people who do the whole like, oh, we just chilling, spending time hanging out, or whatever the case may be, like, they don't talk about it. It's just like in a quote unquote understanding.
So you want somebody to chill with, to be with, but keep them at bay.
How's that look, bro?
Yeah.
Tay, can you
please? When you let people in,
listen.
I don't have anything right now.
Wait a minute.
I understand what she's saying. I understand what she's saying as a woman, but it's just not. It's not realistic. It's not realistic on the sense of a man.
And
that's what I'm saying.
If you let them in, you got to let them in.
I feel like. I'm not bragging on myself, but I feel like I have really dope energy. You know what I'm saying? And if I start hanging with somebody, they're gonna start liking me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm hanging with them, chances are, because I'm emotional, I'm gonna start liking them. Then the conversation's gonna be had, y'all having a little extracurricular conversation. Like, it just begins to be not what you intended. It's very hard. I mean, I feel like, especially if it is a sexual relationship, like it's just a wham bam, you know what I'm saying? You come through whenever you feel like coming through, or whenever I feel like you coming through, every time y'all bodies intertwine.
But I feel like when sex gets involved, that makes it complicated.
But it doesn't matter though. Listen,
that makes it complicated.
It does.
It does. Sex makes it complicated.
That's what
it makes it hard.
It does. But listen,
literally,
your relationship tactics is like the coronavirus. 6 feet away, please. Stay over there. I'm going to stay over here, and we're just going to talk with these masks on. That is your relationship advice. Like, it's not going to work.
That's going to be really hard. Like, if they're in, they in. If they not, you just call it what it is.
Yeah,
like, you can't be asking them to like be like, okay, I want you to come in. We can spend the day together. We can spend all night. You can have breakfast.
Nope, that's too much time. Not all night, not the whole day. No.
But I agree with you though. Sex does make it complicated.
It does.
It definitely makes it complicated. It makes it complicated.
I'm not saying it doesn't.
I'm not saying it doesn't either, but I'm just saying the realisticness of you actually. Let me tell you something about a woman. You can be some women just want a really attractive man, whatever the case is. You can be unattractive, but if you make me laugh, you got.
If you can
make me laugh, if you can make me laugh. So if you can make me laugh, if you're funny, we enjoy each other's company. We are like kindred spirits. Like, where have you been all my life? But we just cool. You know what I'm saying? The likeliness of that person, you actually liking that person, is very high at this point because they've made you laugh. Y'all spending time together. You ain't gotta include sex. But if this is somebody that you enjoy and that enjoys you, y'all gonna start liking each other. Okay? You still don't have to include sex. Just say y'all gonna start liking each other and y'all having this, understanding. If that person sleep with somebody else, I'm heartbroken. Like, even though we had this understanding.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm heartbroken.
That's why I don't understand this. Tay, Jay, let's keep it all the way G, right? If you are with a person and you kicking it with them, you going out and you talking and doing all of this on the phone, there's some feelings there, is it not?
It's like an investment.
You're taking time to be with this person. Then you tell the person, well, yo, you know what? We don't really go out. Okay, we're not really going out. We're just friends. Cool. Then y'all still continue the same old thing. But he goes and says, yo, all right, well, I got another girl, or I wouldn't have just had sex with somebody, and that was it. But I still want to, walk in the park with you and all of that great stuff. Guess what's going to happen? You're not going to like him anymore because you feel like you go out with him, but you're telling him that you don't. It's the most confusing thing. This is where guys get confused. You're not going to like him anymore.
But unfortunately, I'm telling you honestly, that is unfortunately how it is dating right now. No one wants to put labels on anything. No one wants to put commitments or expectations on anything. Like, dating nowadays literally is just like, let's just keep having sex until you get pregnant, and then when you get pregnant, I'll marry you, but only so you don't put me on child support.
I believe dating is what you make it.
I agree with that. Dating is right, what you make it, both people.
It is what you make it, but once you as a woman, when you put, it is what you make it, right, with both people. So if you're sitting here and it's just like, oh wait, hold on. If you're sitting here and you have these standards, I cannot tell you how many times I have been told that I need to lower my standards, or I need to date somebody white because I expect a man to take me out, or because I expect a phone call or a text message or anything like that. Like, or I expect you to approach me a certain type of way. I expect you to come to my door and pick me up and we go somewhere together. So in my mind, it's just like, if I don't set these are expectations.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you, the man for you is probably ugly as I don't know what. Those are the men that do. Like,
I like ugly guys. I mean, not. Sorry. Hold on.
Wow.
Hey,
hold on.
Your DM hold
on 1 second. Now the number at the bottom. 1-900. Jazz likes ugly guys. Call now.
He's probably not your stilo.
No.
He's probably not your type. He's probably 5'2".
Call now.
No, listen to what I'm saying. Listen. It's not that I like ugly guys. It's not that but I don't like super muscular, light skin, wear baby oil. Oh, I'm so fine and handsome.
What's with you and light skinned people? What's with you and light skinned men?
She crossed you off the list, she crossed you off the list, though.
You said what?
What's with you and light skinned men?
You off the list.
It's like you be putting stabs at light skinned men, but secretly I think you like light skinned men.